My family said I was selfish for refusing to give them my house. My family said I was selfish for refusing to give them my house. I bought it for a reason. I'm the youngest in my family, which apparently means my achievements count less, and my things count as shared resources. For context, I'm 26. I worked 2 jobs, skipped vacations, lived with roommates who thought dishes cleaned themselves, and saved for years to buy a small house. Nothing fancy. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, tiny yard. But it was mine. When I got the keys, I made the mistake of telling my family. At first, they were happy for me. The kind of happy that comes with questions. So when can we visit? Must be nice not paying rent. You have 2 bedrooms? That last one came from my older sister, Carla. She's 34, married, and has 3 kids. She also hasn't worked in 6 years because, according to her, the universe provides. 2 weeks after I moved in, my parents invited me to Sunday lunch. I should have known something was up when my mom had printed documents on the table. Carla started crying before I even sat down. She told me their landlord was toxic and had raised their rent again. They couldn't survive another month there. My mom nodded along like this was a courtroom drama. Then my dad cleared his throat and said, "We've been talking, and it makes the most sense for you to help." Help, in this case, meant letting Carla's entire family move into my house, indefinitely. I said no. That was apparently the wrong answer. My mom said, "But you're single. You don't need all that space." My dad added, "Family shares. That's how we raised you." Carla said through tears, "So you'd rather see your nieces homeless?" I reminded them I was still paying a mortgage, that I worked for this, that I wasn't responsible for her choices. My dad said something I'll never forget. "If you really loved your family, you'd sign the house over to us. It's temporary." Temporary. With 3 kids and 0 income. I laughed. Actually laughed. Then I stood up and left. That's when the messages started. Group chats calling me selfish. Aunts texting Bible verses about generosity. My brother telling me I was ruining the family dynamic. Carla posted on Facebook about fake people who forget where they come from, without naming me, but tagging my mom. Then she showed up at my house, with a U-Haul. I didn't open the door. She banged on it, yelling that I was heartless, that the kids were crying, that I was stealing from family. I called the police. When the officer told her she had to leave, she screamed that I was abusing her. My parents didn't talk to me for weeks. Last night, my dad finally called. He said, "Your sister's marriage is failing. The kids are struggling. You could fix all of this." I told him calmly, "No, but I can give you the number of a financial counselor." He hung up. Today, my mom texted me, "We're disappointed in the person you've become." I looked around my quiet, clean house, the one I earned, the one that feels safe. And I realized something. They were never asking for help. They were asking for ownership. And the moment I said no, I stopped being family to them.